Hi Gemini, welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia and today we are going to do your timeless week ahead reading. Well, what that means for you Gemini is at time of viewing this video, something should resonate for you, whether you're Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. Only take those things that do. Anything else, leave it for another. Let's get started. These cards are wanting to come out. I'm pulling you 3 cards out from the Zodiac 108 deck today. And these are just extra little clarification or definitions that persons, timings, events, seasons, graphs that'll help us clarify the general read in a little more detail. First that came out is the declaration card for you. So Gemini, this is all about defiance, reclaiming your power, sovereignty, contracts, resolutions, expressing truth, manifesto, self-rule, liberty or death, rules of the game, protesting, challenging the status quo is what's coming up here. You also have this book burning card coming out here. We got the book burning, censorship, silencing, control, discord, cancel, persecution, suffocation, a destroyed heritage perhaps, limited freedom, constraints, rewriting history, as well as mind games and changing the narrative. And finally, we have the telephone card coming out. Now, telephone is about communications, connections, two-way street or getting through things, conversations, messages, vocal, loud and clear, reaching out, notifications, your throat chakra, as well as your inner voice, and maybe something just rings a bell there. All right, so there's a lot of communication stuff going on there, or being held back from communicating there. So let's dive into using the Graham Smith Waite 1909, the Circular Original Edition Tarot deck, and we're going to pull you 6 cards for the week ahead. It'll be 2 cards for the beginning of the week, 2 cards for the middle. Oop, and we got a title card there, kind of a wild card. Throw that there. And 2 cards for the end of the week. And to be honest, it does show the Fool upon it, but it is a title card. I didn't know it got shuffled in. So we do have a Wild Faith card here, so we'll put it aside. Doesn't happen all the time. I like to take note of it when it does, because it does have the Fool and stepping out with faith upon it as well. So it's kind of a little bit of a original wild card. Now let's go and start with this reading, a general reading. We'll come back and we'll do a clarification on each of these 6 using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. But to start with, look at this. We have the Star card. There's Aquarius energy coming out here for you, Gemini. It's about, balancing things out, your emotions, pouring into, a deeper emotions and feeling that pool of emotions, but also sharing emotions and watering and fertilizing, so to speak, those things in the 3D world, material things, maintaining things, sharing your emotions in that way and creating a balance here. But it's also about the realization of your manifestations, your dreams, and reclaiming that back for yourself. The universe has heard your prayers, and this is a revelation of giving you hope that yes, your wishes are going to be coming to fruition. Realize that your visions and things you've been sending out, your future forecasting in images is like 1,000 words, and the universe has picked up on all of them, right? So it's manifesting this abundance. Now we do have this fast action chariot energy coming in. This could be some fast transportation as well as fast acting mental clarity, because it takes mental clarity to definitely direct these 2 sphinxes. You got the shadow and the light side, and it could be within your own self, finding that balance of your shadow and your light so that you can propel yourself with focused speed, direction, going forward, and just progress forward with great speed. Now we also, Gemini, look at this 6 of Pentacles energy. Now this is about things have been a little unbalanced, time to change things up. Maybe you're feeling a little more generous and can be more generous to others, or you're on that receiving end and you need to ask for assistance and be more gracious about receiving that assistance as well. That creates that balancing out of things that have been unfair, whatever they be. That is the Pentacles, that is those earthy components. Now, we do have this nostalgic card in the middle of the week as well. It is past energy, looking, focusing back. It is reflecting back on the past, maybe some past experiences, whether it's from childhood, past lives, or just within the past few days. Take it as it resonates for you. We'll get more clarity. Now, the hangman is here. Now, the hangman is all about looking at things from a different perspective, but it's upside down reverse. So, I dare say this is reflecting that you have done some reflecting by the end of the week. And notice the halo effect here. You've come to a realization, an enlightenment here at the end of the week. So that is, I dare say, saying, you don't need to see any more from other people's perspectives. You got this understanding. We'll get more clarity on that as well, being it is in reverse. You do have, there's that past, focused on the past, the Five of Cups energy at the end of the week. Now this, I dare say, is looking at past failures, mistakes. It's fine to reflect and contemplate upon what went wrong, what happened. If it's a learning instructional thing, Gemini, take what you learned from those past experiences. Don't dwell upon them. You can't put you can't put all that back. You can't fill those cups up. They're spilt on the ground, absorbed into the world. Things have moved on. So you need to move on. There's Two of Cups right here behind you. They're not even full yet. They're empty, but they're here in the present. So you got to return to the present with the lessons learned and pick up these cups and move forward and fill them without making the same mistakes or experiencing the same failure over and over again, right? So let's move to the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck here. Now, I really am, I'm looking back there. It does seem to be like some kind of, needing to reclaim power for yourself, challenging the status quo of something here. We got maybe some mind games happening, and the need to change the narrative here. Someone trying to take control of a situation here, whether it's you or another, but there is regarding communication. You got to be loud and clear. Sending that message out, be vocal, listen to your inner voice kind of thing. So let's start here with that star card. And there we go. Yeah, heavy burden. You're ready for some new passionate new beginning, as well as you're tired of feeling this isolation, this aloneness. Now realize this feeling all alone and abandoned, left out in the cold, that's not the truth. This is just you're so focused on your own unique path that you're not observing the fact that there is all kinds of encouragement and support around you, the warmth of the church there as well. So, but yeah, you're definitely, your wish is to start this new cycle, something that's creative, some passionate. Now, this could actually be some passionate endeavor. For some, it is known as a phallic symbol there. So take that as it resonates with you, Gemini. Now, we do have this Chariot transportation here, fast action coming into play. How's that playing out? There's that star card again. So maybe you want to travel, move forward quickly with something. Yeah, look at this. Page of Swords, lessons learned, gaining knowledge, things being revealed to you. It could have a little bit of a stalker energy here, whether it's you or another Gemini. Take it as it resonates. Maybe you're looking upon, you're making your wishes upon something, and you're keeping an eye on something that you have an interest in. But you're definitely standing true to your own opinion and beliefs. Everyone's offering their ideals and opinions to you, Gemini, but you're notice how you're standing above them. You're like, I'm okay. Their ideals, they have merit. You just feel and believe 100% in your own opinion and belief that it's from a higher vibration, and they just don't understand. Now, let's go ahead and look at the Six of Pentacles here, Gemini. Gemini, look, Death card coming out. This energy is transformation. So yeah, there may be a transformation or even a switch up here from generosity to receiving. We have the Emperor card coming out, that Aries energy of control, authority. It could be an employer, it could be a boss, it could be you. It's self-employed business owner, entrepreneur, but it is also the authority, the hierarchy of the head of the household type of thing coming true. Now, masculine energy, divine masculine, we all have feminine masculine energy within us. So take it as it resonates for you, Gemini. But it's definitely that masculine energy of taking control of a situation, taking control, being the boss, right? Now, Page of Pentacles is here as well. Very youthful energy coming in with a new beginning, a developing opportunity presenting itself. So you may be really excited about some new opportunity, like a promotion, a new job, a new home, a new car. We see in the Chariot there, something new is coming up that is creating where things are going to change up, and this generosity, where things were lacking or become more abundant, where things were more abundant. Well, you're going to balance it out, and it's going to be equal share for all involved here at the middle of the week. Now, we got that past nostalgia, like I said. What's that reflecting upon? Oh, yeah, you're reflecting upon some suffering in the past where you felt like you were stabbed in the back. Gemini, this is a transformative card, though. Yeah, it's one of the most painful looking cards in the tarot deck, and is suffering card, but it's the dawn to dusk transformation. This is the rebirth, completion of the ending. And, I always say this is like the caterpillar, a ground view perspective on things, but it goes through a transformation, a death, and then a rebirth, new dawn, rises up as that beautiful butterfly, and has a much higher vibrant frequency to see things from a broader perspective. There's that hangman energy. So in the middle of the week, you are looking at things from another's perspective, others' perspectives, and you're gaining insight to that. And there's that Five of Cups. It is still reflecting upon those past mistakes, those past failures, maybe that past cups that is in the past, that nostalgia. You're reflecting upon it, you're dwelling on it, you're trying to see things from different perspective. All right. So now here it is. Ta-da! I don't know if you're not seeing it from a different perspective or you are. Let's see what's happening. You're all up in your head. You're overthinking it, Gemini. A seed has been planted, though. And perhaps that's why you're just looking like a halo. You've been enlightened. The seed has been planted. You're going to be dedicated, committed and dedicated, nurturing and taking care of the seed of an ideal or a project or something to bring it to fruition. Now, you are, obviously feeling some anxiety and stress over the whole issue. There is a King of Wands energy coming out here. So Gemini, King of Wands is that masculine, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire energy here. Charismatic, uh, joyful, happy, brave and strong. He's a giver. He's action orientated, though. He's making decisions quick and fast, finding creative resolutions to problems. This masculine energy is on fire, literally, and very passionate, I dare say. And so that is created this spark of an ideal, so to speak, and got you all up in your head. Take it as it resonates. You could have this within yourself. It could be another person who's sparking that ideal in you with this King of Wands energy. Now, we have that Five of Cups here as well. We've seen that in the middle of the week. You're looking and reflecting upon it, and it's still here at the end of the week. And yeah, look at that. You're still reflecting upon it. You're trying to really listen to your inner guiding light, finding your own unique soul's journey's path. There is a Knight of Cups here, that little romantic cup of compassion, a love offer coming towards you. It could be an apology as well, being it's underneath this from past mistakes and things. Now, this could be you or another bringing apology, a cup of affection, compassion, understanding. But there is this juggling, and I think that's what it is. You're juggling things up in the air, trying to make a decision, keep everything afloat. So instead of making a decision of putting something down and especially focus on one and not the other, you are juggling. And I think some of this is you're juggling the past versus the present. And it's, making your emotions go up and down, creating that chaotic sea. But you do need to choose about making decisions, and I dare say you do need to make it. Reflect upon the past, but move into the present, and then continue and progress in the future is the plan here. Now, realize, Gemini, we all have free will. So these readings, when you hear them, and if you're dissatisfied with where it's going and you want a better outcome, you can always act upon these readings with your own free will, and things will change. That's why I do my weekend readings as well. Now, like I said, it does take a lot of faith. It takes a lot of energy. You had that wild card there to realize your dreams. But you got to move forward. You can't stay stuck in the past here, Gemini. So now, Sacred Soul message is anything you lose comes around in another form. Opportunity, choices, transformation. I kind of like that. You may have experienced some loss, you've been grieving over it, but realize it always comes around in another form, cycles upon cycles. You want to progress forward, though, not keep repeating cycles. So, Gemini, here we go. Let's grab you one of the spirit messages for the week ahead as well. And that is belief. So, Gemini, the force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are, is the power of your belief. So, you need to 100% believe in what you are doing and move forward, Gemini. Definitely have that strength of belief that is going to create that abundant wishes being fulfilled and moving forward. Now, we also have Fire Horse coming out with the 5 Chinese Elements Oracle deck. Now, Fire Horse, effortless vitality. This has got great speed going on. It seems almost effortless. But it is a number 7, and 7 sometimes can be kind of confusing, a little foggy, unsure whether you're, just if your fantasy is going to come to fruition or are you just deluding yourself kind of thing. Now, the Fire Horse, I'm just going to read the message from heaven for you. Check in often with the heart for the state of the light within, the source of inner joy. What warms the heart keeps the inner fire burning, okay? Now, also the message from Earth Gemini, the horse is a sign of vitality associated with the sun. Be most active during the day and just start winding down just before sundown for the week ahead. Alrighty, I do hope something resonated for you here today, Gemini. We'll catch you next time. Bye.